What's up, you guys? Welcome back to V.S.O.P Sports Radio, where we only drink the finest of cognac. I'm your host, Ryan, and today we are talking about LeBron James running up on and running down on and confronting Stephen A. Smith at the Lakers-Knicks game. But before we get into that, if you guys do me a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe button, because my philosophy is if you enjoy the vibe, then why not like and subscribe? Now, let's get into it. V.S.O.P. 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 Sports. V.S.O.P. Sports. V.S.O.P. Sports. V.S.O.P. Sports. LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith are going viral over an exchange that occurred in which LeBron James was caught on camera having some fierce words with Stephen A. Smith during a timeout at the Lakers game. Now, Stephen A. Smith explains to us exactly what was said, and then after we hear what he says on that, we're going to show you what led up to this in the first place. You guys stay tuned.
He was fiery. He approached me during the game and he said, "Stop effing with my son. That's my effing son. Stop effing with my son." I said, "What? Nah, man, straight up, man to man. Real talk. Stop effing with my son." And I saw how furious he was. And I said, "We can talk about it later." "Nah, F that. Stop effing with my son. That's my son. I said, "All right, dog. Fine." And he walked away. That's all he said.
LeBron James clearly upset with Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith's take on Bronny James's production in the NBA. Something pissed LeBron off, and we've got the footage for you right here. Let's take a look.
I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this. We all know that Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad. The first game of the season, opening night, the Griffies in attendance, father-son duo playing in an NBA game for the first time, an absolutely positively wonderful story. And then reality sets in. We love what we're seeing from him in the G League because that's where you belong. As you hone your skills and you get better and you legitimately earn, which I believe he has the potential to do. I am rooting for Bronny James. It would be cruel to root against him. It's a wonderful kid. I wish him nothing but the best. But he's LeBron James' son. And everybody knows what attention that brings. Molly, Doggy, put them up on the screen because I want to see their face when I say this. Right now, Bronny James is averaging 0.3 points, 0.3 assists, and 0.4 rebounds. You know what people are saying. You know what they're going to do to this kid. In 13 games, he has played 44 minutes. He has scored 4 points. He is shooting 1 of 16 from the field, 0 for 7 from three-point range. How are you doing him favors? We know that he's not ready yet. And I'm saying this with compassion. I'm asking the greatest player in the game, one of the top 2 players in the history of basketball, an ambassador for this game, the face of the league, a 4-time champion, a guy that's gone to 10 NBA finals, one of the greatest we have ever or will ever ever see who is a basketball savant, you know better than me, better than Doggy, better than JJ Redick, better than Rob Pelinka, better than any basketball analysis or analyst that exists. You know what these numbers mean. You know what it's going to do to your son, to people who are missing out on opportunities, that are busting their tail on other NBA teams in the G League, in Europe, and everywhere else, what kind of opportunity they're starving for. You're exposing your son like this? I know I'm not questioning LeBron James' intent as if it's dishonorable, Doggy. It's incredibly honorable. He's a wonderful dad. I swear to y'all on everything I love, I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way. I'm simply saying, to have that moment on game one of the NBA season is one thing. To propel it to a point where he's on the bench, he's in uniform, he's taking up a roster spot, and now you're giving him time in the first quarter, and you see the absence of production. How are you helping him? I just don't get it.
These comments were clearly some very strong opinions from Stephen A about Bronny, and you can see just why LeBron James was pissed off. But now my question is to you guys, is this fair or foul? Should Bronny be able to defend himself with his play? Will this start a trend amongst players running down on analysts and things like that who do not necessarily like the comments that are being made? I get it, LeBron, you're a father, but Bronny James is in the NBA, and just like you were susceptible to scrutiny and every other player is, so should he be. But I'm curious to know you guys' thoughts. Leave them in the comments, and I'll catch you guys here next time at V.S.O.P Sports Radio. Peace.